How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we are checking out Ren's The Tale of Jenny and Screech. So I was told to check out the entirety of this all at once rather than in individual parts. So I'm hoping, since this is one giant video and it's 13.5 minutes, I'm hoping there's like mini breaks in between that split up the 3 videos, and that way I could kind of like analyze each part individually, and then at the end kind of analyze the whole thing if that's what's going on. I don't know if it's one story or if it's just like an anthology with 3 different parts that somehow work together. I don't really know. But this one was highly requested, so I thought I could go ahead and check it out. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool, it's free, tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in the description. And without further ado, Ren, The Tale of Jenny and Screech. Here we go.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bogging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance to the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't look at me, I mean it. Are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, go? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Okay, so it does look like there's breaks in between because it faded to black. So, okay, so that's good to know, so I can at least analyze each part. So, Jenny and Screech both met, it sounds like, and Jenny was just walking home, basically, and maybe down that alley, which was, it was really cool because it was just a one-shot, and like just so many different things he's doing on the guitar with all the noises that he's doing, and it's just like able to do both of them is really cool. But yeah, I guess long story short, Screech, whose name I believe was James, I ended up killing Jenny, so I guess her story is over. I don't know if this is like the end of the story and then we're gonna go back a little bit, or if there's more to Jenny, or if that's it, and then we're gonna follow Screech, or I have no idea. But it's really cool because he's just like playing in this alley, kind of symbolizing Jenny walking down the street, down an alley, and she just took a wrong turn basically. Like she knew the way, like, to get home and everything, but it just, this night it just happened to be the wrong turn and ran into Screech. And Screech is obviously not a good person at all. He's a horrible person, robbing her, and kind of like she panicked. She froze like any normal person would do in that situation, because like that doesn't happen normally. And like obviously like she didn't really know what to do, and he kind of just, he didn't really give her a chance to give him everything, and just so yeah, I guess her story is over. I don't know if we're going to do like a flashback and see Jenny before, or if that's just the end of Jenny. But I'm excited to check out more, so I say we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I f***ed up, Patrick, really f***ed up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the f*** do you mean you're busy? You for f***'s sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you let's have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my streets, and they call me Screech! Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless And it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
So yeah, I guess it just straight up continued. It was just like moments after what had just happened, and basically what I took from that is Screech has some breathtaking anger issues, and if he hadn't ended right there, I would have suggested going to therapy and talking all that out, But yeah, this is like a really cool idea to do like a story like this, and then stopping the song and doing the phone call that he did. And like that's such a cool idea. That's such a cool concept to do in the middle of a song. And yeah, like the knocking and the gunshots, like that such like cool ideas to do with the guitar. Like you have a lot of things that you can do with the guitar, and that just demonstrates that right there, where you can do drum beats, you can do knocking, you can mute the strings and then strum it and make it sound like a gunshot going off. Like these are really cool ideas, right? And I also like how he changed the location for Screech's tail. Like he started off on a staircase, and I guess he's like near a parking garage or a warehouse or something like that, and it's just like all these like big walls like filled up with graffiti and stuff. And I wonder if these are like true stories or based on true stories, or if this is just completely made up. Like, if y'all have any knowledge about the entire story, definitely let me know, because I'm kind of intrigued by this. And I guess there's a third part, but both of our characters have, passed, so I don't know if we're going to the past or if we're moving forward with a different character, or maybe it's a funeral or something. I don't really know. But I said we go ahead and check out the rest of it, so here we go.
London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet, she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tight, but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Okay, so I feel like there's a lot to take in on this part. Like, we have Violet, who was abused as a child, it sounded like, and then got into an abusive relationship after she moved out, and it took a turn for the worse, and she was pregnant, apparently with twins, Jenny and Screech, who I guess never knew about each other. It's kind of what I'm guessing. And Violet didn't make it. So this happened in 2005. It sounded like it was based on a true story. Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea for a song, or for multiple songs putting together for one complete song. And then during Violet's tale, like, he's in the hospital. So was that filmed around the same time as High Ren? Like, he was kind of going in and out of the rooms and into the alleyway. So it just kind of, I'm not really sure, but like, it seemed kind of like an empty area of the hospital, I guess, because like nobody was really around or anything. It looked like they even marked off a part of the floor like in a square, so he knew where to stand, I guess. The whole video, the whole concept, I really like this one. Like, he's such an interesting musician, to say the least. And just the sounds that he made at the beginning of Violet's Tale, which he did in High Ren, where he's going who, like that's such like I don't know what it is about that, but I really like it, and I'm enjoying checking out Ren, and I definitely would not mind checking out more. So if y'all have anything I should know about or any suggestions or anything like that, definitely drop them in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. Tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule always drop on the socials a couple days early, so if you want a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me Coffee link. Each request is only $5 and it helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment one of the characters, hashtag Jenny, hashtag Screech, hashtag Violet. And I think that's it for this reaction. I'll check you out in the next one. Bye guys.